right before I started the show, did you Did you see this? This not Christy Nome, Katie Britt. Remember Katie Britt, the embarrassing Republican response to the State of the Union, the dead-eyed response, the fake emotions. That's what Republicans do when they try to pretend that they have emotions. It comes off bad because they, you got to have emotions to tap into them. But Katie Britt released another video today. I can't believe it. Who is telling her to put her stupid face on? I mean, she's got a nice face, not knocking her looks or anything. She's definitely nicer looking than me, okay? But come on, Katie. Know your limits. That's the thing. That's a sign of insanity. Know your limits. Like Trump should not be anywhere near the halls of power. Know your limits. You shouldn't be speaking into a camera, trying to emote. You can't do it. You're not good at it. Take a class. Maybe take an acting class if you really want to do it. But you're not ready. You're not ready for prime time. Here she is.
Hi. As a mom, I know that there is no greater blessing in this life than our children.
Oh my God.
And I also understand the types of
She's
challenges
so
that
fake.
women face during their pregnancy journeys and while raising their kids.
Right,
This week,
yeah.
I'm introducing the Moms Act in the Senate. The Moms Act stands
These
for
people
more
are sick.
opportunities for moms.
Somebody,
to succeed.
when do
This
that
legislation would provide critical support
Handmaid
to women during typically
outfits
challenging
come
phases
out?
of motherhood. That includes the prenatal,
Motherhood.
postpartum,
Well, you
and
see,
early childhood development stages.
She's
To
not
all
in
of
the
my fellow
kitchen
moms
now, you see. They heard that feedback. Where the hell is she? She's across the street from the Capitol? In an apartment? That's a very nice apartment you got there. Is she in the storage room? Where the hell is she? Hi. I'm smiling just like you might smile when you're happy. See? Look at me. I have a cross. I love Jesus, which is why I want women to die in back alleys, and I want them to go through the trauma of taking a catastrophic pregnancy and just carrying a dead baby to term. And so what if they get sepsis and die? That's the Lord's will. Like, if you are raped, make lemonade out of the lemons. Or if your father happens to be the father of your child, just make lemonade. Cut it out. It's all a gift from Jesus, because that's all that women are, aren't they? In Republican America, that is. I have choices. I'm Katie Britt, but soon I will use the ladder I climbed to just pull it up behind me and make sure that you have no choices and you stay in your place. Oh, these people, I can't even believe what timeline we're living in. Is this real life? Hey, leave him alone. Francis, he's picking on him.
My goal is to give you and your children the opportunities to thrive and to live your
Bullshit.
American dreams.
Is it?
I'll continue
To live your American dream, whatever that is. What's that? Someone ask her what she means by that American dream? It's certainly not being able to live a decent middle-class life. It's not being able to, I don't know, go to a doctor when you're sick, retire in security. If you want to give moms the everything they need. How about universal health care? Right? We have a very high rate of infant mortality in this country, especially for people with darker pigment and people of who don't have the means, like Katie Britt and her Wesley or whoever the hell her husband is. Why don't you do something that actually matters, Katie, instead of pretending that you're doing something well, while actually inflicting your archaic, misogynist view, your Christianity, this fake ass Jesus that you worship. Not, I'm talking about, you don't worship the real Jesus. They worship this distorted Jesus, that has no resemblance to the actual Jesus, except in look. It's sort of like patriotism. He looks like Jesus. He's got a beard. He's got that swimmer's bod. He's got that nice Caucasian skin, even though he's from the Middle East. But that's about it for the real Jesus. As far as the resemblance is concerned, it's the same thing with patriotism. It seems like it looks like patriotism. It's got a big flag. They got some stars and an eagle flying on their shirt and all that. They say they wear hats with the flag on it. These colors don't run, even though they cut and run all the time. When Republicans are concerned, they run all the time. They leave you behind all the time. So what Jesus? Worship money, vilify the poor, love thyself above all, vilify the stranger. I thought Jesus said, when I was a stranger, you welcomed me. He didn't say, when I was a stranger and you had to house me on Staten Island, you organized a mob to stand in front of the old school that was abandoned, which is now a site of where we're housing migrants. You didn't say, that Jesus didn't tell you to organize a mob to stand outside and chant, "You're not welcome, you're not welcome," which is exactly what they did. That sounds very Christian to me. Well, Republican Christian. Republican Jesus. He forget overturning the tables, the moneylenders in the temple. He welcomed. He kicks the poor out of the temple. The poor, the downtrodden, out of the temple. And then he calls up his dad and says, "I kicked the lame and sick out of the temple, tripling fourth quarter profits." You're not welcome. There she is. She's hard at work being a human. Look at me. I'm human.
Fight to advance a comprehensive culture of life, to empower parents and to grow opportunities for hard-working families.
Hard-working, comprehensive. See, I don't know where these women in the Republican Party got the idea that if they over-enunciate, they sound really authentic and smart. Lauren Boebert does the same thing. She's like, "My Democrat Party friends." Oh, God, make it stop. Make it stop, Jesus.
So that every child across our nation can reach their God-given potential.
I'm so sincere. Do you hear the little giggle in my voice? My God-given potential. Like, "You're not welcome." Or, "Oh, well. Sucks to be you. Oh, you don't have health care? You need to go on GoFundMe." If God wants you to beat that cancer, your GoFundMe campaign will go viral. Oh, you mean your child is sick? Oh, well, you don't have any days off. There's no family leave thanks to Republicans. We don't have sick leave. Well, the only thing that it's just the Democrats do things like that. You know, in different states. Like here in New York, we have a very slim family leave. But that's only because of Democrats. But in all the Republican states, they get nothing. We're the only country without federal family leave. In every other country, not just family leave, they have vacation. Every other freaking country, maternity leave, paternity leave, vacation. You're guaranteed 30 days vacation in England and every other country. Oh, it's all different. It's not just 30 days. Some have more. We're the only one with none. Because of Jesus and the kids. We're giving moms all they need to drive them into an early grave. All they need to stress them out, to give them nothing. You know, this is the same party that cut the lifelines. Remember the child tax credit that was working, that pulled 3/4 of childhood poverty. No, I'm saying it wrong. That it decreased. Well, let me look this up. I always have to look it up. I gotta get it into my brain. The Joe Biden's, that commie Joe Biden. Child tax credit. You know, Republicans would never do this. Trump would never did this. Trump he has a war on anything that might make America great, that might make the American people a little less stressed out. That's what they're at war with. They want you nice and malleable and desperate, so you don't stand up. You don't say that you want a seat at the table. You're too busy just trying to make ends meet. Yeah, the child tax credit, it reduced the poverty rate. Let me see the exact number. Reduced. And that was the end of that. It works, so gotta cut it. And that's your Christian nation, your real, your comprehensive culture of life, Katie. I mean, I really wish, just like I wish they were really Christians. I wish they were really patriots. We wouldn't have to deal with this. But we get the performance. And as we're watching Katie Britt, the performance of a life. She sucks, of course. She's no Meryl Streep. If I over-enunciate.
Life. To empower parents and to grow opportunities for working families. So that every child
working opportunities for working families, like Cricket, the working dog.
Across our nation can reach their God-given potential, and every woman can thrive.
Wow. I want to vomit. Every woman can thrive by being what? But in a database? And having no options. Not by actually thriving. This is them pretending not to be misogynistic and not to be in the process of dragging us back to the back alleys.